I'm back.
Yes!
Welcome to the Chief NFT Strategist. Gang in the building. Gang. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? This is going to be real quick. I'm in between interviews. I'm interviewing for a CMO position. That's a Chief Marketing Officer. I'm overwhelmed with the applicants. That just means I must be doing something right because it's a lot of people that want to be a part of what we're building and creating. But look, today I'm not going to be so much the hold on, let me drink a little bit of coffee. Ooh, that's hot. I'm not going to be so much the NFT strategist today. Today I just want to talk a little bit about life. In my former life, I used to be more on the motivational side, and someone said to me recently they missed that. And so I want to share a little bit in terms of just the journey of being an entrepreneur. Um, it's tough. And when you start out, you're very motivated, excited. Depending on what you did all your due diligence. I know for me, before I became an entrepreneur, I read every book I could on quitting a job. I read about all the struggles of people you look up to as entrepreneurs, successful people. And I felt I was as prepared as possible. But when you go through what you're going to go through, uh, it's tough. And you have to make sure that you are prepared in the sense that you're constantly doing things. You have people around you, you're listening to things, you're reading things, you're being mentored. You constantly have things in your life that's going to help you stay motivated. So, I'm gonna jump into that in a second. Before I do, check out this shirt from the good folks at BBT Apparel, which is my company. Link is in the description. Definitely pick one up. I'm good. It's just no matter what, I'm a smile, and I'm going to get through whatever I'm going through. And me personally, I've been going through a lot lately. I think I mentioned on one of the shows, been a little bit frustrated. Things haven't necessarily went the way I wanted them to go. But guess what? I'm still gonna smile. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna smile through it all. And when I do get through it, and I do knock out those goals that I set, I'm gonna reflect back on this shirt and say I'm good. But anyway, before I jump into an article I wrote a couple years ago, I want y'all to hear this. So look, y'all, make sure you go out and mint you a Bar Gang NFT. We are cheap right now. We got big things coming. Exciting news is on the way. Definitely go and mint you one now. And let me just say, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Just letting you know, giving you my opinion. The Bar Gang is going to do some amazing things. And you have an opportunity to jump in now while we're still cheap and relatively unknown. So pick one up. Um, so yeah, many years ago, I used to write a lot. I used to write, do podcasts, and my whole thing, my show used to be called "Hey BBT, Ask Me Anything." I like to think I know I know a little bit about a lot of different things, and I wanted to share a lot of what I know. Hopefully, I encourage someone, whether that's being a family person, an entrepreneur, financial, whatever the case may be. And one of the articles that came back to me in terms of this show, Find Your Motivation, is I wrote this article back in, let's see, I wrote this article back in, it don't say the date. I thought I always put the date on there. It's somewhere on here, but I wrote it a couple years ago. and it's how to stay motivated once the initial excitement fades. And this article kind of talks about all aspects of life, relationships, business. You get that initial burst of excitement, then bam, it all comes crashing down. And if you're not prepared, you end up giving up, you quit before you might have experienced your breakthrough. So, this is an amazing quote that I included in the article. You will never always be motivated. Let me say it again. You will never always be motivated. So, you must learn how to be disciplined. That is very important because, like I said, that excitement is going to fail you at times. You're going to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Someone very important to you is going to piss you off. And if you're disciplined and you got a routine, for me, my routines: wake up and meditate, pray. Um, I stretch during the meditation, and then at some point I go to the gym. Obviously, I have time. I got to take the kids to school, and then I work. And my work schedule is kind of disciplined. This hour work on this hour work on this, and then once I've accomplished all the things that I have set to accomplish, I like to go to the bar, have a drink. That's kind of for me my celebratory. I won for the day, and that's another thing. A big saying of mine is "win the day," but I won't get into that too much. But so, kind of how I broke it down with this article: discover your why. Pretty self-explanatory. Before you get into it, really, really break down why I'm doing this. The next is hold up, why ain't the article coming up? Oh, the next is go slow and build a foundation. Sometimes I beat myself up because I'm so accustomed to um, building the framework, the foundation, making sure the systems and process are in place. Sometimes I miss opportunities, and I've been kicking myself a lot, a little bit. I've been kicking myself a lot, a little bit. That didn't make any sense. I've been kicking myself a lot lately because even with the Bar Gang NFT, the reality is, I study a lot of projects and I see a lot that take off. And obviously, I'm gonna be biased. I think what I've created and what we're building is a lot stronger than some of these projects. And but they've had a lot more success. And success is relative, right? Like I always say this, like, why did it have to happen at that moment? Like if you're building something to last, that's all that matters. Whether you do it in a day or in a year. If you build it to last, it's going to be there. And so I'm actually helping myself right now because sometimes you go too fast and it crashes on you. So anyway, ignore what I was going to say because I actually self-corrected myself at that moment. But yeah, go slow, build a foundation, put yourself in a situation where the business runs whether you're up and at it or if you're asleep. So that's very important. The next thing is visualize how things will play out. One of the things I did not say during um, my routine is when I do meditate and I do pray and I do my stretching, I do have aspects of visualization where I see it. And when you are visionary or you do visualize and you see it, you know it's coming. So that always helps when you do lose that motivation. And then four, realize the excitement doesn't last. Acceptance of that is important. Number five, get an accountability coach. It may not have to be an actual coach. It may be a friend that, and man, I realized recently, I got a lot of these people. Um, I do so much of my own. And I love that about me. Um, but when you have that mentality, sometimes when things are not going right, you feel a little discouraged and you doubt yourself. Now, one thing I don't do, I don't speak negatively, but I do go through moments that I doubt. And then it's always somebody that texts me or call me or message me. And they say things that I'm like, oh shit. Oh, okay. I am doing the right thing. So you may need to have a formal accountability coach, or you may need to have just friends and circle, people in your circle that is going to pick you up to see the potential in you, that know what you're building, creating, know where your heart is, know what you're passionate about. So definitely keep those people around you. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up, y'all. One thing I used to do on Instagram is I used to do these 1 minute with BBTs where I just try to encourage you for a minute a day. And I want to play you one I did a while ago. I don't do them anymore, but somehow I'll incorporate into my show because I do think a little motivation is needed here and there. Life is pretty crazy right now in terms of everything that's going on. Uh, I never in a long time noticed just so much blah. Like people just blah. Like I don't even know if people are really trying to be happy right now. So a little encouragement goes a long way. So I just want to end with this. Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I'm not supposed to be here. And like you, I had to overcome a lot to get here. So it's easy for me to take risks because I know that everything that I want to be, I already am. Instead, we lose sleep and make life more complicated than it needs to be. We agonize about the future, we compare ourselves to others, and stress over problems that may not even be real. All this does is make us feel inadequate and unhappy. We build up this belief that we will be happy once we get that new job, or find the love of our life, or hit the lottery. The next move will be our best move and will make all of our problems go away. But with this mindset, the next move will always require more moves. Well, it's time to hit the gym because there's no days off. You forget that your journey is unique to you. See, social media forces you to believe that you're never good enough because everyone appears to be doing better. But maybe you need to stop scrolling, go outside, read a book, and fall in love with yourself. And build up your confidence knowing that you already won based on what you've overcome. Smile for a thumbnail. Yeah, so yes, I don't really have any much more to say other than definitely do all of these things. Just my opinion of ways to find your motivation. Um, it can get rough, especially on this journey as an entrepreneur. So I just leave you with those encouraging words. Um, and I wish you the best. Enjoy your day. I hope my interviews go well. Wish me luck. And y'all take care. I am out.